Hello everyone. The United States is facing a serious and growing threat from nature. Over 5,000 mountain lions, also known as cougars, are increasingly venturing near residential areas and farms. These powerful predators pose a real danger, not only to livestock and pets, but also to human lives, sparking widespread concern across communities. In response, brave hunters have taken on the role of protectors, stepping up to confront these formidable animals to ensure the safety of their neighborhoods. But how does this intense and risky battle unfold? Join me as we dive into the details, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support is essential as we work toward our goal of 100,000 subscribers. These mountain lions aren't just powerful predators, they're remarkably agile and can leap an astounding 40 feet in a single bound, reaching burst speeds of up to 50 mph over short distances. In 2023 alone, nearly 300 encounters with mountain lions were reported, with dozens escalating into serious attacks. These incidents have left a trail of damaged livestock and shaken communities, as residents now live with the unsettling reality that a predator could be lurking nearby. The constant threat has heightened local fears, transforming daily routines and reinforcing the need for skilled hunters to help safeguard these vulnerable areas. In their battle against mountain lions, 10 dedicated groups of hunters have opted for the most traditional and challenging approach. Hunting with bows and arrows, these hunters rely on powerful compound bows like the Hoyt Carbon RX-7 or Matthews V3X, known for their balance of strength and precision. With draw weights exceeding 70 pounds, these bows are designed to deliver arrows with enough force to penetrate the thick, resilient hide of a mountain lion. Hunting at close ranges of around 20 to 30 yards, bow hunters must exhibit intense focus and patience, waiting for the perfect opportunity. To ensure a quick and humane kill, they aim for vital areas like the heart or lungs, which are located just behind the front shoulder. Targeting these spots minimizes suffering and ensures the hunter's safety should the lion attempt a counterattack. Hunting mountain lions with bows and arrows is a high-stakes endeavor that requires hunters to approach their targets closely, increasing the risk of detection and attack. One harrowing incident involved a seasoned bow hunter who crept within 25 yards of a lion, carefully lining up his shot. Just as he released the arrow, the lion spotted him, reacting with blinding speed. Injured but undeterred, the mountain lion charged, forcing the hunter to retreat quickly, narrowly escaping a potentially fatal encounter. Such situations underscore the danger and unpredictability of close-range hunting, making it clear why some hunters and organizations are now advocating for the use of firearms to ensure safety. In light of these risks, several hunting organizations have successfully petitioned the government for firearm permits, allowing hunters to handle mountain lions more safely. Most hunters now favor high-powered rifles, like the .308 Winchester or the .36 Springfield, known for their long-range precision and stopping power. For spotting and tracking, they use 10x42 binoculars, providing the clarity needed to observe the terrain and detect movement from a safe distance. With a well-placed shot, hunters aim for the heart or lung area, ensuring a swift and humane takedown that minimizes suffering and reduces the risk of a counterattack.
Turn his head out. There you go.
Comparing bow hunting to gun hunting for mountain lions highlights the unique challenges of each approach. Bow hunting requires incredible patience, stealth, and courage, as hunters must get close enough to deliver a powerful, accurate shot. However, this close range makes detection almost inevitable, risking dangerous encounters. Firearms, on the other hand, offer hunters the advantage of distance, giving them time to aim and shoot with precision without approaching as closely. Yet the ethical debate around firearm use persists, with some arguing that bow hunting provides a more traditional experience. Though experts generally recommend firearms for both safety and effectiveness.
Got it.
Despite the inherent dangers, mountain lion hunting has drawn thrill seekers and conservation-minded hunters alike, creating an economic boost for local communities. This unique hunting experience attracts visitors, generating income for guides, lodges, and local businesses while putting the region on the map as a hunting destination. The revenue raised also compensates farmers for livestock losses caused by mountain lions, helping to restore community livelihoods. As top hunters continue their efforts to balance mountain lion populations and protect communities, a simple like or word of encouragement can fuel their mission. Show your support by leaving a comment. The sound of gunshots echoing through the mountains of Florida State is an announcement that the wild monkey hunting season has arrived.
Nice shot.
These activities have attracted thousands of hunters to participate in order to protect their property and community, because Florida is facing nearly 1 million wild monkeys that cause damage of up to 120 million USD each year.
That's it.
So what methods have hunters here used to deal with this population? Let's explore with us to answer this question, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to update our latest information. In Florida, hunters often choose rifles to control the population of wild monkeys. These agile animals often live in forests, woodlands, hammocks, plateaus, and grasslands with scrub and pine forests. Rifles therefore provide hunters with good range and effective, humane shots. Hunters typically use high-powered, accurate, and reliable rifles such as DD-223, 200, 43, and D3 weight calibers. Along with that, quality scopes with good magnification and clear optics are essential for accurate aiming, especially in densely forested areas where visibility is and high-quality binoculars also help hunters spot monkeys from a distance, allowing them to plan their approach more effectively. Have you ever wondered what it takes to legally hunt wild monkeys in Florida? To hunt wild monkeys in Florida, all hunters must have a Wildlife Management Area WMA license administered by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. The license costs $47 annually for residents and $181.50 annually for non-residents, with a 10-day option available for $76.50. These licenses can be applied for through the official website of the FUWC, where hunters can purchase, renew, and print their licenses. One advantage for hunters in Florida is that they can hunt wild monkeys year-round, as there are no specific seasonal restrictions. This continuous hunting opportunity creates favorable conditions for controlling the monkey population. So what time of day do you think is the most effective for hunting wild monkeys? Hunters often hunt in the early morning because wild monkeys are most active just after sunrise. This is the ideal time for feeding and moving, making it easier for hunters to detect and track them. When detecting prey, hunters must clearly identify their target to ensure it is indeed a wild monkey and not another animal or a non-target species. Ensuring there are no obstacles or dangers on the shooting path and that the surrounding scene is clear is crucial for safety. So have you ever wondered what it takes to ensure a successful and humane hunt when targeting elusive game like monkeys? Next, hunters find a stable shooting position, which can be standing, kneeling, or lying prone, using natural supports like tree branches or a shooting stick. Using the rifle scope, hunters can clearly and accurately observe the monkey. Aiming at critical areas such as the chest or head ensures a quick and humane kill. The hunter gently squeezes the trigger to maintain accuracy. After shooting, the hunter needs to observe the target's reaction. If the monkey runs away, the hunter must follow the blood trail to find it. When the monkey is found, hunters should carefully approach the fallen animal to ensure it is no longer alive and avoid any potential danger. If necessary, a follow-up shot should be administered to ensure a humane end. However, hunting monkeys with rifles in Florida has sparked heated debates in the community. Hunters may face opposition from animal rights activists and other members of the community. Do you agree with this method? If yes, please like the video. If no, leave the number 0 in the comment section to share your opinion. To tackle the challenge of wild monkey overpopulation in Florida, a combination of cage traps and sterilization methods has been widely deployed. Initially, hunters use large cage traps designed for monkeys to enter comfortably without injury. These traps typically have sturdy metal frames with mesh sides and spring-loaded doors that close when a monkey enters, activating the mechanism. In addition, hunters use bait such as fruits, vegetables, nuts, and other appealing foods to lure the monkeys into the traps. Bananas, apples, and other sweet-smelling fruits are particularly effective. The traps are often placed in areas frequented by monkeys, like near food sources or travel routes. Have you ever wondered how hunters manage to safely capture and relocate invasive monkey populations? Once the traps are set, hunters monitor them using tracking devices installed nearby to observe monkey activity and check if the traps have been triggered. When a trap captures around 7-15 monkeys, hunters use gloves to handle and move the monkeys to smaller cages to avoid bites and disease transmission. The captured monkeys are then transported to a veterinary facility. At the facility, a highly qualified veterinarian performs sterilization procedures, either cutting the vas deferens or tying the fallopian tubes. To ensure humane treatment, the monkeys are anesthetized throughout the surgery, and their vital signs, such as heart rate, blood pressure, and oxygen levels, are monitored. After the procedure, the monkeys are closely observed as they recover from anesthesia. Their vital signs and overall condition are checked regularly, and they are kept in recovery cages until fully conscious and stable. Following recovery, the monkeys are transported back to their original capture site or another designated release area. Released monkeys are often monitored to ensure they reintegrate into their group and continue to thrive. What are your thoughts on this approach? We'd love to hear your perspective, so please share your views in the comment section below. However, in recent years, the rise in forest fires has increasingly driven hippos out of their natural habitats and closer to human settlements, leading to dangerous encounters as they search for food and water. So what impact have hippos had on the lives of people in this area? Let's find out together, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get our latest updates.
Look at the hippo walking in the street, guys.
On August 12, 2024, in Lusaka, a man was walking along a quiet road when he was suddenly and violently attacked by a hippo that had wandered into the area.
Hey, come on. Hey.
An ambulance arrived swiftly, and the man was rushed to the nearest hospital, where emergency treatment was administered. After several hours of surgery and critical care, he was incredibly fortunate to survive the ordeal, though he faces a long road to recovery. The incident sent shockwaves through the community, leaving the people of Zambia deeply concerned about the growing presence of wild animals in urban areas and the increasing threat to human safety. To effectively manage the challenges posed by hippos, the Zambian government has established comprehensive hunting policies aimed at managing the impact of hippos on communities while ensuring sustainable wildlife conservation. Annually, around 250 to 300 hunting permits for hippos are issued, a measure designed to control the population and minimize human-wildlife conflicts. These permits are typically valid during the dry season, from May to November, when water levels are lower. This strategic timing allows hunters to access hippo habitats more easily, reducing the risk associated with hunting these large and often dangerous animals. So what special skills and tools do hunters need for challenging hippo hunts? In particular, hunters in Zambia predominantly rely on high-caliber rifles, such as the 375 AFT Magnum or the 458 Winchester Magnum, which are specifically chosen for their ability to penetrate a hippo's thick skin and large body mass. The use of these powerful firearms is crucial for ensuring a quick and humane kill, which is a priority in regulated hunts. So what alternative methods could hunters consider using to hunt hippos aside from rifles? Although less common, some experienced hunters may opt to use bows, typically requiring a draw weight of at least 80 pounds with specialized broadhead arrows. This choice demands a high level of skill and is generally reserved for those with significant experience in big game hunting. In addition to their weapons, hunters are equipped with advanced tools like high-powered binoculars, rangefinders, and GPS devices, which are essential for tracking and locating hippos in their often dense and waterlogged habitats. So how many people do you think hunters typically team up with when hunting in Zambia? Additionally, hunting in Zambia is usually conducted in groups of 3 to 5 people, a practice that offers significant advantages in terms of safety and efficiency. Group hunting allows for better coordination and the ability to cover more ground, which is especially important when dealing with an animal as large and potentially aggressive as a hippo.
Hippo on land, that's very nice.
Each member of the group typically assumes a specific role, such as spotting, shooting, or tracking, which enhances the overall effectiveness of the hunt. When hunters spot a hippo, they carefully assess several factors, including the distance to the animal, its size, and its behavior. Typically, hunters aim to engage the hippo at a distance of 30 to 50 yards, close enough to ensure accuracy but far enough to maintain safety. The preferred target areas are vital organs, such as the heart or lungs, which ensures a quick and humane kill. If the hippo is in water, hunters must wait for the animal to surface and present a clear shot, which requires patience and precise timing. So what must hunters do after a successful hippo hunt in Zambia? After successfully hunting a hippo, Zambian law mandates that hunters report the kill to the nearest wildlife authority within 24 hours. The report must include details such as the exact location of the hunt, the number of hippos killed, and the condition of the animal. This information is crucial for the government, as it allows for continuous monitoring of hippo populations and the impact of hunting on conservation efforts. However, to legally hunt hippos in Zambia, a hunter must obtain a specific hunting license, often referred to as a big game or hippo hunting license. This license is essential to ensure that the hunt complies with Zambian regulations, which are designed to protect both the hunter and the wildlife population. The license can be obtained through the Zambian Department of National Parks and Wildlife or through licensed hunting outfitters who facilitate the process. The cost of a hippo hunting license typically ranges between $1,500 and $2,000 depending on the region and the specific regulations in place. This fee not only covers the right to hunt, but also contributes to conservation efforts and the management of wildlife resources in Zambia. What are your thoughts on this approach? We'd love to hear your perspective, so please share your views in the comment section below.
Kilograms. It appears.
Did you know that there are currently between 5,000 and 8,000 hyenas roaming the wilds of South Africa? These cunning predators typically gather in regions like Kruger National Park and the northern savannas, where their presence has sparked both fascination and fear. Their eerie calls at night and unpredictable behavior have created confusion among locals and tourists alike, raising concerns about their interactions with humans. So what challenges have hyenas brought to the people of South Africa? Let's explore these questions together. And don't forget to subscribe for more intriguing insights. In South Africa, hyenas pose a serious threat to both wildlife and local communities. They prey on species like antelope and young animals, disrupting ecosystems and sometimes targeting endangered species. Additionally, hyenas frequently damage fences and livestock enclosures, breaking in to attack cattle, sheep, and goats. This destruction causes significant financial losses, often amounting to hundreds of thousands of US dollars, particularly in areas like Limpopo and Mpumalanga. So, what steps have South Africans taken to protect their livestock and economy from these predators? Join us as we explore their solutions. To deal with these cunning and ferocious animals, many farmers in South Africa have resorted to locking their livestock in more secure barns and using guard dogs to signal the presence of hyenas from a distance. While these methods offer some protection, they are only temporary solutions. Hyena populations have increased by around 15 in recent years, and their intelligence and stealth make them difficult to manage, leading to continued incidents of livestock loss and even attacks on people, resulting in injuries. Given the growing threat, what has the Namibia Professional Hunting Association, NFHAT, done to ensure the safety of both people and livestock in the region? To protect communities from the cunning and dangerous hyenas, the Namibia Professional Hunting Association has taken a bold approach, attracting some of the most skilled hunters in the region. These hunters, often divided into teams of 5 to 10, are equipped with advanced rifles, sharp binoculars, and GPS tracking devices to ensure no prey escapes unnoticed. Their mission is not just about hunting, it's about restoring balance, keeping the ever-growing hyena population, now rising by 15, under control. But it's no easy feat, as these predators are notoriously intelligent and elusive. So how exactly does the hunt unfold?
Well done. Well done.
The first step is locating the prey. Experienced trackers, often locals who know the land intimately, rely on subtle clues. The faint outline of paw prints in the dust, hyena scat, or scratch marks left on trees. Using GPS devices, they follow these signs deep into the wilderness. Once they have a lead, they relay the coordinates to the hunters, ensuring they remain at least 200 to 300 meters away to avoid detection by the hyenas' keen sense of.
Just keep with us, please, don't go.
When the moment arrives, the hunters set up carefully. They take position, using their rifles, usually chambered with 308 or AA and .36 bullets, powerful enough to penetrate a hyena's tough hide. They aim through high-powered binoculars, targeting vital areas like the lungs or heart to ensure a quick, humane takedown. If the shot is successful and the prey falls instantly, the assistant hunters move swiftly to secure it. Every hunt is a coordinated dance between patience and precision, a balance of skill and respect for nature. By the end of each hunt, the team often harvests 2 or 3 hyenas, and the results are reported to local wildlife authorities. This not only helps keep track of hyena populations, but also aims to reduce attacks on people and livestock by up to 25.
Shot.
The debate around these efforts continues, though. Do you think this approach is the best way to handle the growing hyena problem? Or are there other solutions worth exploring? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Balancing human development with environmental protection is a complex challenge that requires sustainable solutions. Traditional methods, such as trapping, hunting, and fencing, have proven inadequate against these adaptable and resilient animals. By developing comprehensive strategies, we can mitigate the adverse effects of invasive wild boar populations while promoting harmonious coexistence between human activities and wildlife conservation. In rich regions like Sonoma, known for its lush rows of grapes, wild boars have caused heavy damage not only to the quantity of grapes harvested but also to their quality. Their destruction extends beyond vineyards. From almond orchards to vegetable fields, California's vast citrus groves did not escape the devastation. As a result, the state's agriculture has suffered significant losses, with crops being mercilessly destroyed, leading to a substantial economic impact. Foraging feral hogs not only causes damage to golf courses, amusement parks, cemeteries, and other natural areas due to their rooting and digging, but they also cause other serious consequences. Their appearance on the streets has repeatedly become the main cause of traffic jams and even leads to accidents, directly threatening the safety of people in many places in the U.S. The challenges posed by feral pigs in the United States have sparked a spirit of resilience among hunters. This unique situation has not only provided them with opportunities to sharpen their skills, but also to contribute to the control of invasive species that are wreaking havoc in the states. Let's embark on this inspiring journey. Wild boars, with their impressive speed and agility, present a formidable challenge. In response, some farmers and hunters have innovatively, albeit controversially, chosen to hunt them by car. This approach not only underscores the determination of individuals to safeguard their livelihoods, but also instills hope that they can adapt effectively to this escalating threat. vehicles often chosen to overcome rough terrain are often powerfully designed models, capable of excelling on challenging roads. Large, heavy-duty pickup trucks and 4x4s are trendy among them because they are equipped with optimal four-wheel drive systems, providing the traction power and stability necessary to conquer rough surfaces. Bad road surface. The Ford F-150, Jeep Wrangler, and Chevrolet Tahoe are not just popular vehicles for their durability, but also for their proven reliability in all challenging conditions. These vehicles not only deliver robust performance, but also serve as the perfect platform for hunting or exploring, thanks to their elevated structure that enhances visibility and ensures safety against potential dangers from the environment. This reassures us that effective solutions are being implemented. Not stopping there, night hunts are continuously organized, showing their determination to protect their agriculture in an admirable way. These hunts usually start around 10 p.m. and last until 2 a.m. Hunters chase wild boars by car, and after each night, they can harvest a significant number of wild boars. Poor light conditions are the biggest challenge in nocturnal hunting. To overcome this barrier, hunters often equip their vehicles with high-intensity LED or halogen headlights, turning night into day. In addition, using optimal night vision goggles or scopes is also extremely important. They allow hunters to detect and track wild boars in dense darkness, a time when these prey are most active in hunting. Although equipped with modern technology to support hunting at night, these devices still cannot ensure absolute visibility for hunters. Along with the dangerous and unfamiliar terrain, it increases risks, endangering not only hunters, but also neighboring communities if hunting takes place near densely populated areas. In particular, not all places allow hunting at night, and regulations regarding this activity can be very strict even where it is allowed. These laws are often in place to ensure public safety and promote ethical hunting practices. Therefore, before planning a hunting trip, you need to make sure that you have a license and tag issued by the authorities. An economical and environmentally friendly alternative is the exploitation of wild boar meat. Compared to regular pork, wild boar meat is often less fatty and is appreciated for its delicious taste. Primarily when the animals are raised healthily and the meat is handled carefully. In states like Tennessee and Arkansas, local hunters and small businesses have teamed up to turn wild boar meat into a variety of delicious dishes. Therefore, to hunt wild boars humanely and cleanly dispose of wild boar carcasses, hunters must clearly understand and comply with the regulations set by the government. This not only helps control the wild boar population effectively, but also ensures it does not negatively affect the ecological balance. When it comes to hunting organizations in Oklahoma, the Oklahoma Wildlife Conservation Foundation stands out as the most recognized group. Their mission focuses on promoting wildlife conservation and sustainable hunting practices. One of their key activities is wild donkey hunting, which has become a highlighted endeavor due to the impact these animals have on the environment. So, why do wild donkeys need to be strictly controlled in Oklahoma? Let's find the answer together. And if you're a hunting enthusiast, subscribe to the channel for the best experiences. Currently, wild donkeys have become a growing concern for Oklahomans, with their invasion frequency in cities increasing by approximately 15. This issue is particularly noticeable in counties like Logan and Canadian. Invasions is often attributed to habitat disruption, leading the animals to seek food and shelter in urban areas. Their presence has sparked curiosity among locals, resulting in close contact and subsequent infections. Notably, on September 6, 2024, in Logan County, a wild donkey infected with rabies attacked a man. Fortunately, people nearby helped chase the donkey away, but the man sustained a leg injury during the incident. This emphasizes the growing danger these animals pose. So, what method has the Oklahoma Wildlife Conservation Foundation used to deal with animals that are gradually becoming invasive in Oklahoma? Hunting with a rifle remains a popular method for organized hunters because of its accuracy, range, and versatility. The most commonly used rifles are bolt-action models, like the Remington 700 or Ruger American, equipped with high-powered scopes for long-distance shots. Hunters often use additional gear such as camouflage suits, GPS trackers, and thermal imaging devices to locate prey more effectively. To increase the success rate, organizations like the Oklahoma Wildlife Conservation Foundation recommend hunting during the fall, particularly at dawn or dusk when wild donkeys are most active. This targeted approach helps hunters maximize their chances of success while adhering to seasonal. When participating in these organized hunts, hunters must follow specific guidelines, such as ensuring their group consists of the required number of members, typically 3 to 5, and only targeting wild donkeys that meet the size criteria. They must also ensure humane hunting practices are followed. The Foundation's strategies have proven effective, with hunting groups able to take down an average of 4 to 6 wild donkeys per outing. After the hunt, it is mandatory for hunters to report their results to the Oklahoma Wildlife Conservation Foundation, which then forwards the data to state wildlife agencies for analysis. This helps monitor animal populations and supports efforts to maintain ecological balance. However, to participate in wild donkey hunts in Oklahoma, hunters are required to obtain a hunting license, which costs between $50 and $100 depending on the specific area and hunting season. However, hunters often face challenges such as navigating rugged terrain, dealing with unpredictable weather, and the elusive nature of wild donkeys. Do you agree with the approach the Oklahoma Wildlife Conservation Foundation has taken in managing these hunts? If so, please like the video, and if not, share your thoughts in the comments below. Mountain goats, an extraordinary species inhabiting the rugged terrains of, number around 3 million in the United States. These resilient animals are perfectly adapted to their harsh environments, flourishing in the steep, rocky landscapes of the Rocky Mountains and other high-altitude areas. Renowned for their agility and distinctive features, thick fur, long black horns, and bearded appearance, mountain goats captivate both wildlife enthusiasts and hunters. Mountain goats in America are remarkable for their distinctive physical features, which are perfectly adapted to their harsh environments. One of the most noticeable traits is their prominent beard, which, along with their short tail, adds to their unique appearance. They are also characterized by their long black horns, which can range from 5.9 to 11 inches in length. These horns are not only a defining feature, but also serve practical purposes in their daily lives, such as defense and dominance. Perhaps most impressive is their thick fur, a crucial adaptation for surviving in the extreme cold of their high-altitude habitats. This dense, woolly coat provides exceptional insulation, allowing mountain goats to withstand temperatures as low as 50. The fur's effectiveness at retaining body heat ensures these animals remain active and healthy even in the most frigid conditions. Together, these physical traits make mountain goats well-suited to their rugged environments, enabling them to thrive in some of the most challenging terrains in North America. Besides, their feet are ingeniously designed for scaling steep, rocky slopes with inclines exceeding 60°, granting them remarkable stability and grip. This feature enables these animals to easily traverse the daunting terrain of the Rocky Mountain. Consequently, their presence is primarily confined to these remote areas, making them seldom seen in more accessible locations. The difficult landscape not only provides a natural refuge for the goats, but also creates substantial obstacles for hunters seeking to track and hunt these elusive creatures. The hunting season for mountain goats in the U.S. typically runs from late August to late November, although the exact dates can vary depending on state regulations. It is crucial for hunters to apply for a hunting license, as this not only ensures compliance with legal requirements, but also helps in the management and conservation of mountain goat populations. Understanding state-specific regulations and guidelines is essential for a successful and responsible hunting experience. These regulations may include specific dates, hunting zones, and quotas to maintain sustainable populations and protect the ecosystem. When embarking on a mountain goat hunt, selecting the appropriate equipment is crucial for a successful and ethical hunt. The right gun, typically a high-powered rifle, is essential for its performance and range, ensuring that the hunter can make an accurate and humane shot even from a distance. Additionally, a quality pair of binoculars is indispensable for spotting and tracking these elusive animals in their rugged, mountainous habitat. Binoculars with high magnification and clarity allow hunters to observe the terrain and the movement of goats from afar, aiding in planning and executing the hunt with precision. Properly chosen equipment not only enhances the hunting experience, but also ensures the safety and effectiveness of the hunt. One of the primary advantages of using guns for hunting mountain goats is the performance and range that firearms provide. Guns allow hunters to engage their targets from a considerable distance, which is particularly useful in the rugged and often inaccessible terrain where mountain goats reside. This capability not only increases the efficiency of the hunt, but also enhances the likelihood of a successful outing, as hunters can take accurate shots without needing to get too close to these elusive animals. Another significant benefit of hunting with guns is the safety it affords to the hunter. The ability to maintain a safe distance from potentially dangerous wildlife reduces the risk of injury. Additionally, modern firearms are designed with various safety features that further protect the hunter during the expedition. This combination of efficiency and safety makes hunting mountain goats with guns a preferred method for many hunters. One of the primary disadvantages of hunting mountain goats with guns is the ethical concerns it raises. Many people question the morality of hunting these majestic animals, which are often seen as symbols of the rugged wilderness. The act of hunting for sport, particularly with high-powered rifles, can be viewed as unfair to the animals, who stand little chance against such advanced weaponry. This perspective is further fueled by the belief that animals should be respected and preserved in their natural habitats rather than hunted for recreation. What drives these majestic yet dangerous predators to encroach upon human habitats, leading to such necessary interventions? Let's find out together, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get our latest updates. In July 2024, South Africa was ravaged by significant bushfires, severely reducing the natural food sources of leopards. As a result, these predators began to invade farms, seeking alternative prey and often targeting, notably, Muipla as Hereford's farm in the Eastern Cape was particularly affected, has reported consistent leopard attacks on their cows. Each year, the farm loses approximately 4,250 cows to these predators, resulting in a devastating financial impact. These losses account for about 30% of the farm's annual revenue, translating to a staggering $4.5 million. To protect communities from predators, an estimated 2,500 to 3,000 hunters participate in hunting organizations annually in South Africa, focusing primarily on controlling leopard populations. To legally participate in these hunts, hunters must obtain a hunting license and a specialized permit to hunt leopards. The cost of these licenses varies, typically ranging from $500 to $1,500, depending on the region and specific regulations in place. This fee helps fund conservation efforts and ensures that hunting is conducted in a sustainable and regulated manner. So why is the dry season in South Africa ideal for leopard hunting? Hunting organizations in South Africa usually schedule these activities during the dry season, which runs from May to September. This timing is strategic, as leopards are more likely to be active and visible during these months due to the scarcity of water sources, making it easier for hunters to track and spot them. Hunters typically use high-caliber rifles, often equipped with advanced scopes for accuracy over long distances. In addition to firearms, hunters rely on a range of equipment, including camouflage clothing, to blend into the environment and GPS devices to track the movement of leopards. Additionally, to increase their chances of a successful hunt, hunters often use baiting methods to lure leopards. This involves placing fresh meat in areas where leopards are known to roam. The bait is positioned to draw the predator into a specific location, usually within the hunter's line of sight, ensuring a clear shot. This method, while controversial, is effective in controlling leopard populations and preventing them from posing a threat to livestock and human settlements. How do you think teamwork and collaboration impact the success and safety of leopard hunts in South Africa? To ensure safety during leopard hunts in South Africa, hunting organizations typically divide participants into small groups of 4 to 5 people. These groups usually consist of experienced hunters, trackers, and sometimes local guides who are familiar with the terrain and leopard behavior. The collaboration within these small teams has brought increased precision and safety, minimizing the risk of accidents and improving the overall success rate of the hunts. After the hunting process is completed, these groups are required to report detailed information to the hunting organization. This includes the number of leopards hunted, the exact locations of the hunts, and any significant observations made during the process. The data collected also helps in adjusting future hunting strategies and maintaining a balance between predator control and conservation efforts. How do you think organized hunting can contribute to both wildlife management and community safety? In particular, the organized and systematic approach to leopard hunting in South Africa has significantly highlighted the role of these hunting organizations in managing wildlife and protecting communities. Over the years, these organizations have contributed to a noticeable reduction in leopard occurrences near human settlements. Specifically, the rate of leopard attacks on livestock and humans has decreased by about 16 per year, thanks to these well-regulated hunting activities. This decline in attacks has brought a sense of security to the people living in affected areas, showing the tangible benefits of controlled predator management. What are your thoughts on this approach? We'd love to hear your perspective, so please share your views in the comments section below.